sunshine. You're not hearing things.
Good afternoon, Andrew!
Yeah, afternoon, Tom. I'm really looking forward to this.
Hello, very good afternoon to you too, and a very warm welcome back to, it's not very warm actually, freezing cold. And a freezing cold welcome back to Fournilwritten all over it, and the last time we saw you it was Fournilwritten all over it. The reaction we got from every single corner of the internet after Wednesday was overwhelming, and we wanted to thank you very much for all your support. We were really feeling the love.
Feeling the love, people. Feeling the love.
And we're still feeling it. This is the 11th time we've covered a Pompey Sunderland game on the channel. A couple of weeks short of it being 3 years to the day since our last trip to the Stadium of Light.
Crikey, is it?
Yeah. The Stadium of Light, of course, somewhere that no team has won this season and somewhere where we haven't won since the Premier League days.
Gosh, there's an omen for you then, Tom. This looks like another 4-0 to me.
In all seriousness, yes, Wednesday afternoon is, as I said in the video at the end to you, Andrew, when we had camera in hand, walking merrily back to the car as we were delighted with the 4-0. It's about as good of a tee-up as you can get for, let's make no bones about it, probably the hardest trip that you're going to get in the Championship if you discount maybe a trip to Ellen Road or the Riverside, or even Turf Moor, where
or even Bramall Lane.
Make no mistake, Sunderland are well and truly in that 4-horse race for automatic promotion to the top tier this season.
Oh yeah.
And actually, Andrew, it's a club that would be fully deserving of a return to the Premier League should they get it in May.
Yeah, I think so, Tom. It's a massive, massive club, Sunderland. Great fan base, great stadium, and they're a big club, aren't they? They should be in the Premier League, shouldn't they?
If you have discovered us after Wednesday's 4-0, or if you're a Mackham coming back to this for your biannual helping of 4-0 written all over it, we'd love to hit 1,000 likes on the video, and we're steaming towards 20,000 subscribers. So if you can help us in both of those regards, that'd be excellent. For me, there are two possible outcomes this weekend. Either we nick it and win the game 1-0, or we get humbled again on the road and it's an absolute trouncing and it's almost double figures. I don't think there's any in between. I don't get to say this often. Let's head up to Heathrow. Let's get up to Wearside.
Up the John Machinio 2025 unbeaten Mighty Blues. Come on!
OG 4-0 viewers might remember I was sat here many years ago with my brother on the way to where? Sat in pretty much this very spot on the channel somewhere.
I don't know.
I reckon that video is about 6 years old. We're off for the Hong Kong special and we were waiting for the flight from here.
Climbing up tonight to 28,000 feet, flight time in the region of 45 minutes. We are expecting swift flight conditions tonight, and when safe after takeoff, seatbelt signs will be turned off. A few more minutes on stand. If anything changes, let you know. Otherwise, once again, good evening and welcome on board. A few minutes, but once again our apologies. Did our best to get here as quickly as we could, though it was out of our control. On behalf of the entire crew, thank you for flying with us and have a safe onward journey.
Morning campers, welcome along to match day.
We win today.
Full disclosure as well, I don't know if you can see it on the camera. Yeah, you can. I had something from Wetherspoons last night. I think it's some sort of cream, and basically I now am quite rashy. Well, it's quite obvious, a bit Marcus Rashford. So hopefully it dies down a little bit. Yeah, that was an eventful evening. We're gonna brave these conditions.
Chilly one.
Yeah, it's a chilly one. Dildo's not had a lot of sleep. We can win this game. Let's see.
Tom and Andrew were in here last time. Sneaking in there. Alright, we'll give a shout out to Tom then from Fournilwrittenalloverit. Over there if you want a selfie with him, alright.
Alex Hayward's not going to the gym for another week now after this. Get yourself a man who looks at you the way that Dill looks at his pie.
My heart says 3-1.
Hello, Miranda. Thanks for watching. Yeah, there is, yeah.
I can't really see it.
It's quite far away, yeah. Oh dear.
Someone go to him. Yeah, not right.
Cannon Lang dispossession down here, our own throw. It's Bristol City all over again. It's a ball through the middle. Marlon's running back to his own goal with his hand up.
7 minutes.
Who's your mate, Dill?
Can we go home now?
It's a fabulous Murphy run, great touch. Shoot! Why not shoot?
Marlon. He's up.
So you've got America's Next Top Model with his Emporio Armani hat on and some bloke with spots all over his face. So here we go. To be fair, it's clearing up. This vlog is just me with a rash on my face. Anyway, I'm actually quite pleased. I know we're 1-0 down, but north of the goal, I thought we actually did quite well. There's a massive Josh Murphy golden opportunity. You turned to me and said, he's done everything right there. He's got himself in the right position. The angle's great. The shot is great and powerful. It's just not where it needs to be in terms of accuracy.
Yeah, he's just got to hit targets. And then, to be honest, as you said quite rightly, if he hits targets there, probably goes in the net.
Yeah.
We've not looked bad. Normally we capitulate, and we haven't done that. It just feels like there could be something. If we can just break away, get the next goal, that next goal is very big.
All it takes is one little moment.
It's been a competent away performance against a very good side that will definitely be up there at the end of the season. You can see why, the way they counter-attack. Even if we do go 2-0 down, which I hope we don't, just don't let heads drop, just keep coming, because I haven't come all this way to see a Derby, Cardiff, Stoke, etc, etc.
Please! Oh, for fuck's sake! There's something in this for us, you know. I've missed it, but Marlon went straight down the tunnel. You saw the red go up. Easiest decision Tom Bramwell's going to make all afternoon. That's really stupid. I now worry that any glimmer of Pompey getting back in this game has been thrown by an individually horrendous call made by Marlon.
It says it all when that is the chant for Terry Devlin because he's got a throw-in.
Yeah, that's the chant. You're not hearing things. Still a couple of minutes left here and there's chances in this game. We've done so well to keep it at 1-0 for so long. Pompey
There we are then. Your record's not great with me, mate.
It's not.
We have a pretty honking record together.
I'm not being funny. Away at Sunderland, we didn't expect to get anything today, and I think that given the game and how it went, I think, to be honest, we can all be pretty proud of what the boys have done out there.
Absolutely.
Obviously, Marlon getting sent off is not great. To let the ball run across you and then miscontrol it and have to bring your man down, it's schoolboy stuff, really.
Yeah.
But the positive that comes out of that is Atkinson looked decent.
Probably my man of the match, actually. Ben Atkinson did really well.
Yeah, which says a lot.
When he was on the pitch for all of 20 minutes or so, but maybe half hour. Favourite chant of the day, by the way, we've got a centre half.
Class.
In the half hour that he was on the pitch, you know, he just showed those traits of a centre half. And we look at it, and obviously in the grand scheme of things, the way you play doesn't make any difference if you get no points.
Doesn't affect the outcome of the result, no. But there's a but coming.
As our season's gone, and away days especially have gone, it does matter how that game went, and it does matter that 1-0 down we didn't capitulate.
Yep.
We didn't just fold and we thought, actually, we can get something here. And admittedly, obviously we didn't.
Or maybe a slightly less streetwise Pompey performance that's actually happened on 4 occasions this season. That ends up being 4, 5 or 6. And maybe there's an argument about the clinical nature of those chances. But then what will go a begging, and don't get me wrong, Sunderland had an awful lot of opportunities. And if it weren't for Riley Towler blocks, etc. and all sorts, and Atkinson, then maybe we're talking about a completely different scoreline. But what I would say is Josh Murphy has a golden opportunity. Colby Bishop misses an absolute sitter in the second half, or 3 sitters in the second half, or 3 sitters in the game overall, and they completely switched the game on a sixpence. But that is the fine margins and the nature of football. We know all about that, and we've spoken about fine margins on this channel so much this season. Today's another really valid example of that. That is now 4 straight defeats on the road for Pompey. That's the first time that's happened since November 2014. Don't worry everyone, we did stay up that season, so we're all right. More away performances in the vein of that, and I think there's an awful lot more points that Pompey will potentially pick up than not. I want to give a massive shout out for Riley Towler today, by the way. I thought he stepped up so well today, and to be fair, this applies to the whole team really. And I tweeted earlier on today saying please turn up, Pompey, and I think we did turn up, and I think that's kind of all we want to ask is if you show that fighting spirit and effort for the shirt, there's not an awful lot more that Pompey fans will ask of you. Obviously result and performance to boot is always really good as well, but the effort level is literally an absolute ground zero, and that is a non-negotiable, and that's what we saw today. The non-negotiables on show normally lays the bedrock, and when you come to a place like this, and this is not to talk up Sunderland fans whatsoever, I think it's the God honest truth, and if there wasn't a camera in my hand I'd still be saying it, that's a Premier League ground in waiting really. We're talking about how there's a very good chance that Sunderland will be going back to the Premier League this season. We of course wish them all the best in doing so, and I think there's a very good chance they will. You aren't here in person to experience this with me, so I'll try and describe it as best I can. If you actually, I'm sure you're in the warm and the dry at this moment in time, viewers, if you go into your kitchen, open your fridge freezer, stick your hand in there for 30 seconds and then take it out again, that's about how my hand's feeling right at this current moment in time.
We're in the lovely northeast. As you say, that's the bare minimum we ask, and if we can keep doing that to the end of the season, first season back in the Championship, that's all the Pompey fans ask really. So proud of the boys today.
Backs against the wall, proper defensive show. Yeah,
it was a performance to be proud of. I think Blackburn, that's the one we win, I hope.
There's a steeliness and a fearlessness about Regis Lebris's French Revolution that was on full display at times today. So viewers, we now head to Newcastle Airport, just the 350 miles back to Portsea Island. But you know what? There's going to be smiles on faces. Dylan's talking, which is a positive. Hayward was thinking at times, why do I ever bother saying yes to Tom inviting me on away games this season? Or ever, really. Thank you very much for joining us. If you could leave a like on the video, that'd be absolutely massive. Well, that would be massively appreciated, because it's a long old way and it's been an awful lot to put this video together for you. I'll be sat in the departure lounge trimming this down as you watch it. So, yeah. Appreciate you sticking with us right to the end. We're proud of those boys. In John Messino we believe. Thanks for watching, keep the faith, and as always,
play up Pompey.
Play up Pompey.
Go south, there's a team down there.